The Philippines is known to be an agricultural country because of its land that is rich of fertile soil and where it is situated on a tropical climate for agricultural crops grow and development.
This video talks about the history of agrarian reform and its policies. So, what is agrarian reform? It is the reactification of the whole system of agriculture. Also, according to Comprehensive Agrarian reform is the redistribution of lands to farmers and to regular farm workers who are landless. It is essentially the tariffication of the whole system of agriculture in the Philippines. Moreover, it is also centered on the relationship of farmers between production and distribution of land among farmers. Through genuine and comprehensive agrarian reform, Philippines would be able to gain more from its agricultural potential that uplift the Filipinos in the agricultural sector who have been suffered poverty for the longest time. The Agricultural Land Reform Code, or RA 3844, enacted in 1963 under President Diosdado Macapagal to make the small farmers more independent, self-reliant, and responsible citizens, and a source of genuine strength in our democratic society.
During pre-Spanish period, it is quoted that the land is ours because God gave this land to us. Before the Spaniards come to the Philippines, Filipinos live in villegas or barangays ruled by chief or datos. The datos comprised the nobility, then come the maharlikas or freemen, followed by the aliping na mamahay or ref and laliping sa gigilid or slaves. However, despite the existence of different classes in the social structure, practically everyone had access to the fruits of the soil. Money was unknown and rice served as the medium of exchange. When the Spaniards come to the Philippines, the concept and the encomienda or royal grants was introduced. The systems, however, degenerated into abuse of power by the encomenderos. The tribute soon became land rents to a few powerful landlords, and the native who once cultivated the lands in freedom were transformed into mere share tenants.
When the First Philippine Republic was established in 1899, Emilio Aguinaldo declared in the Malolos Constitution his intention to confiscate large estates, especially the so-called Friar Islands. However, as the Republic was short-lived, Aguinaldo's plan was never implemented. Significant legislation enacted during the American period. Land Registration Act of 1902, or Act No. 496. Public Land Act of 1903. Tenancy Act of 1933, or Act No. 4054 and 4113. It is regulated relationships between landowners and tenants of rice, or 50-50 sharing, and sugar cone lands. President Manuel L. Quezon espoused the social justice program to arrest the increasing social unrest in Central Luzon.
Significant legislation enacted during Commonwealth period. 1935 Constitution. Promotion of social justice to ensure the well-being and economic security of all people should be the concern of the state. Commonwealth Act No. 178. National Rice and Corn Corporation, or NARIC, in 1936. On Japanese occupation, Hukbalahap controlled whole area of Central Luzon. Landlords who supported the Japanese lost their lands to peasants, while those who supported the Hawks earned fixed rentals in favor of the tenants. After the establishment of the Philippine independence in 1946, the problems of land tenure remained.
President Manuel A. Rojas, 1946 to 1948, enacted the following laws: Public Act No. 34, Public Act No. 55. Epidio R. Quirino, 1948 to 1953, enacted also the following law, 1950, replaced the National Land Settlement Administration with Land Settlement Development Corporation and the Rice and Corn Production Administration. Moreover, also Ramon Magsaysay on 1953 to 1957 enacted the following laws: Republic Act of 1400, Land Reform Act of 1955, Republic Act Number 521, Creation of Agricultural Credit Cooperative Financing Administration.
President Gustavo P. Macapagal in 1961 to 1965 also enacted the following law: Republic Act Number 3844 of August 8, 1963, also known as Agricultural Land Reform Code. President Ferdinand E. Marcos on 1965 to 1986, he also enacted Presidential Decree Number 2 on September 26, 1972, Presidential Decree Number 27 on October 21, 1972. President Corazon C. Aquino on 1986 to 1992, the Constitution ratified by the Filipino speaker, she states that the state shall promote comprehensive rural development and agrarian reform.
When President Fidel V. Ramos formally took over in 1992, his administration came face to face with publics who have lost confidence in the agrarian reform. President Benigno Aquino III vowed during his 2012 State of the Nation address that he would complete before the end of his term the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program or CARP. President Rodrigo Duterte, 2016 to present. Under his leadership, the President wants to pursue an aggressive land reform program that would help alleviate the life of poor Filipino farmers by prioritizing the provision of support services alongside land distribution. Duterte plans to place almost all public islands, including military reserves, under agrarian reform. The department also pursues an upland zero backlog in the resolution of cases in relation to agrarian justice delivery of the agrarian reform program to fast-track the implementation of CARP. Hope you listen well. Thank you for watching.